Well, we're here.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, everybody.
Anybody?
Yep.
Well, we got a thumbs up.
Well, there's two, so I don't forget.
I don't know who it is. I ain't saying nothing yet.
Nope. I don't know if anybody. Mama times two. Hello. Hello, Michael. How are y'all? And good evening, y'all, he says. Mama says hello.
Well, howdy.
I told him he ought to put on there hello, hello, hello. He knocked one of my hellos out. I got
I didn't feel
outvoted.
like typing that much. You know me.
Country
I
Dreamer,
lazy.
hello.
Oh, howdy.
That's what they said. Howdy, y'all.
Somebody stole my saying.
Uh-huh. Joy, hello. Michael says, good thanks. Good thank you. Hope y'all are doing good tonight. Little Bit says hello. We're doing pretty good. Um, I ain't feeling the best tonight, but we'll get there.
Hopefully, anyway.
Yeah, I feel like my throat's getting sore. It don't really feel like it's getting sore. It feels like it's cut. So I don't know how long we're gonna be able to hang tonight, but we're gonna try to hang. Hello, Miss Desiree. How are you? Where's little Stevie at, Little Bit? Yes, Thursday. Where's Little Bit at, Stevie?
I hear you.
That's what happens when you're married.
If you
Hello,
get,
Sanya. And how was Glenn Sugar?
it's okay.
He's been gone all day.
I had some stuff I had to do, and I didn't get to the store.
And Stevie's
I'm
eating.
going in the morning though.
Desiree says, doing good. Sorry to hear you're a bit under the weather. Me too. I just hope I don't know, maybe my sinus is draining, which they don't really feel like they're draining, but I hope it's something like that. And I wake up in the morning and it's all good, but my head
Well, now
feels like
mine
it's
is.
stopping up. Even to my ears are feeling funny.
That oak pollen's been falling real bad around here.
Yeah, our last rain that we had, you wouldn't believe how yellow the top of the water was in our rain tank from all the pollen. I mean, it was just massive amount of pollen. Glenn said, "Look, we had a sulfur rain." I said, "Are you sure it's a sulfur rain or is it pollen?" Because you could see it in the mud puddles and everything.
Yeah, it was everywhere.
Karen Cox says, hello from Karen Cox of Gary, Indiana. Just come from Jason Crocker's live feed. We did too.
We did, yep.
Hello, Kent Matthews. How are you? I don't think we've seen you in here before, but welcome, welcome, welcome.
Who?
Kent Matthews.
Oh, not that I know of.
Nope, I think he's a first timer.
Wow. Welcome.
Yeah. But yeah, Glenn had to, he'd been gone all day from, I don't know, probably around 12 or 1, something like that.
It was before 12.
That's what I was thinking, but
Thinking.
I wasn't sure. And he didn't get back until, I don't know, it was after 6 o'clock. I told him, I said, I was getting ready to message you. He said it wouldn't have done you no good.
Yeah, I went off and left the phone laying on the couch.
And he knows how that is. Hello, Joni.
Howdy.
She said, come over from Jason's also. And good evening, everyone.
Well, glad you came.
I like your little character. That's cute. Look.
Yeah.
I ain't seen one of them before.
No.
Hello, Stevie. Did you get done eating?
A little bit probably made him go ahead and get on.
Uh-huh. Hello, Sandy. Nice to have you in here.
Yes.
Little Bit says the pollen has kicked my tail this week. Had a bad migraine yesterday, and today it hasn't felt much better. Them migraines ain't no good. I used to have a bunch of them. I hadn't had one lately, thank goodness, but
I've been out in the edge of the woods on the tractor doing work all day and stirring up dust and pollen and everything else, and it's hit me in the head tonight.
Yeah, he said he was starting to get a headache, and I figured it was probably where he was on the tractor all
Yeah,
day.
dragging all that stuff and everything. All that dust stirred up a bunch of stuff.
Stevie said, "Nope, she didn't make me get on here. You done it 'cause you love us, right?"
No, I meant she probably told you had to go ahead and get on, or she's gonna take your plate of food away.
We had spaghetti. What'd y'all have? It's pretty good spaghetti. He got too much Frank's hot sauce on his.
Yeah, I made it a little warm.
He said, I asked him, I said, "Did you want any more?" He said, "No." I about done burnt my mouth off. Stevie says, "Potluck." Hey, those are some of the best suppers
Yep,
sometimes.
yep.
So I'm hoping that we're going to be feeling a lot better tomorrow and we can get a bunch of our stuff planted. We got a bunch of seeds to get started and all that good stuff, plus some stuff to put outside.
Yep. Yeah, we got
Hello.
some plants ready that needs to be put outside.
Yep, and that reminds me, we may need to water the tomato plants when we get off here.
I think they still had water in that little tray this
The
morning.
big ones.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right.
They did
Hello.
earlier today. Now I don't know about tonight.
Well, as long as they did today. Hello, Walker Farm family.
Well, howdy.
They said, "Hey, y'all." Karen said, "I had 3 cheese ravioli and green beans. So good."
Mmm.
That sounds good. I can't wait to get some garden green beans canned. I've been missing mine bad.
Heck with the canned ones. I want some fresh ones.
Well, that'll be fine too. Either way, I just want some good ones. Oh, Country Dreamer says, I had boiled shrimp. It was a little too spicy for me. Hubby said it was just right. I love shrimp. He won't eat shrimp.
Uh,
I'm telling y'all, he's a picky eater.
I am.
He
Either I
won't eat
like it or I
shrimp.
don't eat it.
And I've told him, I said, but shrimp is so good.
Uh,
Sanya says, still too cold to plant here. Desiree's like you, she don't like shrimp either.
well, we probably don't need to put too much stuff out yet, but there's certain things. Our onions, I got them planted a few weeks ago, and boy,
Is this your first time in here, Dennis? I don't remember seeing. I don't. In a way, it seems like you've been here once before, but
that's
I
what I
can't
sort of say. The
remember.
name sounds familiar from somewhere.
Oh, Johnny's eating pulled pork.
I hear you.
Hello, Rocket Man.
Well, howdy.
Hi, Glenn and Boss Lady.
That's what she wants to be. I don't want to be no boss. I get tired of bossing myself.
Somebody sent you a multimedia message. I don't know who. I
I
couldn't.
don't either.
Ah, Billy Joe.
I
Ding.
probably do know. I'll have to go get it because I plugged it up.
I wondered if you was going to be in here tonight, Billy Joe.
Yeah, I didn't even
Glenn,
ever
you
see
get.
him at the Crocker, did you?
No, I didn't. Hello, Noah. I know this ain't your first time here. Oh, me. Sandy says, I love shrimp. I'm originally from Louisiana. I love any kind of seafood. Sanya likes it too. And I love seafood. The only seafood, as far as fish, that he will eat is flounder.
Oh, that's all
And you'll
good.
eat, don't you eat some of the little um, shell crab
Oh, the
things?
crab legs?
No.
Yeah, the Alaskan crab
Devil
legs.
crabs.
No,
Well,
I don't like them.
I knew you eat crab legs.
Them crab legs are good, but I wouldn't spend the time digging them out.
Rocket Man, he's done got us going. 12 looking for 20.
Well, let's see what.
Hey, April. Hi, Glenn. Yeah, I missed a bunch of lives tonight. I caught you guys, though. I just took a shower. I put my beard oil in. You know. What do we have tonight? Sandwiches. We got them from the high school. They're handing out free food. I can't say no to that. You know, we're on a budget. We qualify as poor. You might not think it, but we do. Hi, Desiree. Hey, Joni. Hey, Karen. Walker Farm. Donna. Country Dreamer. Dennis Lawson. What's up, everybody?
We're gonna have to get him down here to learn you how to read these names.
No doubt.
I'm gonna about called him.
Oh, me. And he's talking about Jason being held up in a hotel having his cheese pizza. It looked good. Stevie said he likes shrimp, and he said crawdads are good. Now, I have always wanted to try crawdads, but when we was in Louisiana and I was thinking about eating some, I didn't know how to eat them.
Yeah,
and I
she
didn't
asked
want
me,
to
she said, how do you go about eating them? I said, I have no idea.
I
ain't trying them.
I didn't want to act like an idiot and go there and say, I want some crawdads, but how do you eat them? Because shoot, when you went to Louisiana, any truck stops or anything, they had them on the hot bar. And they look good, but I just ain't never eat none, so didn't know how to do it, and I wasn't going to act crazy.
We can get Jared to catch you some out of his front yard.
Yeah. Mommy times 2 said, I sent a message with my request so you would know it was me. Alrighty, you talking about on Facebook? Because I know I hit a couple, I accepted some friendships today, but I was getting ready to go outside and start the feeding, so I accepted them and laid the phone down, and I forgot to go back and look at them. Country Dreamer says, Sandy, I'm originally from Louisiana too. I tell you what, the Louisiana people, they are some awesome people.
Yeah, there's some pretty good people down there. I met a couple that had trucks that was leased on with the company while I was with that company, and they was some pretty good people.
Dennis, I'm coming to eat with you. He had roast green beans, mac and cheese, and cornbread. I've been wanting me some mac and cheese. That's something else he won't eat. But the funny thing is, if you fix hamburger helper with the mac and cheese, or either you get mac and cheese and fix it in with the hamburger, he'll eat it that way, but he will not eat mac and cheese by itself.
I don't like it by itself. It don't taste good by itself.
Has anybody ever had mac and cheese with spam in it? That's good. And bacon, that's good in mac and cheese too.
You burnt the bacon there. Can't put enough bacon in it. You can put enough hamburger in it to make it eatable.
Dennis, I ain't never tried octopus either. Don't think I would want none. Rocket Man's still doing their likes. Desiree said we had rotini and meatballs for dinner with Texas toast. Now that sounds good.
Yeah.
Billy Joe said, thank you, crack and eat the tail. Well, next time I'll know, but I sure didn't know, because I didn't know how much, because I know them things are little. So I knew there couldn't have been very much meat on them, and I wasn't sure what you were supposed to do.
Yeah, I'd be one of them dummies. I'd be sitting there with the whole thing in my mouth chewing.
You'd been crunching away, huh? With some Frank's hot sauce.
Well, that's before we knew about that stuff.
I'm telling you, he would never eat nothing hot. And I got some of
Well,
that,
that
and
ain't
he
that
tried
hot
it.
except
There's
for spots.
That is. But gosh,
Must be
it's
a
got
seed
such
in
a
it every once
good
in a
hot
while.
flavor, but it's not hot. And Billy Joe says, dip that tail in the hot butter. Noah says, all seafood, most all of it's good. I like all of it, but he don't. Joni said, just Google it, April. That's a good idea.
Yeah, if you'd have thought of that in the truck, you'd have Googled it, wouldn't you?
I sure would have. Sure would have. Desiree said, only fish I like is the kind you bake in the oven. No shellfish. Well, he actually, whenever he was little, and I'll look at it, Mommy times 2. When he was little, he was eating a fish and jabbed a bone up
in the roof
of his mouth, so he won't eat no fish with any bones in it.
It took me years to ever get back to where I would eat fish, period.
Billy Joe says he wants an old farm tractor. He's loving the farm-alls.
Mm.
What you think about the farm-alls?
They're pretty good old tractors now. For gardening and everything, I'd say the best or garden tractor you can find is a
Glenn?
Farmall 140.
Y'all, I'm gonna have to step out just a minute. He's gotta
You
get
just
something.
hang on. It's sitting there. I'll
Don't,
look. Where'd it go?
It's on the
New
fan
message is
somewhere.
received from son Billy Joe. It is a
Billy,
multimedia
you're gonna have
message.
to wait just a minute.
New message is received from son Billy
I
Joe.
think we had a
Message is mac
hitchhiker
and
on
cheese.
Glenn this
Yes,
evening.
be jealous.
See if he's on that. Here's your thing.
I don't see nothing up there.
Well, I'm telling you, he was up there. I thought I heard him a minute ago, and I looked, and I didn't see him. There's another stinker in the house. Glenn lets them hitchhike in on him all the time.
I don't let them.
They get on his. He's been in here before, and I turn and look, and there's one sitting on the bill of his hat.
I don't see it.
Okay.
You just sit there.
If I
If it comes
scream,
back-
y'all just don't worry. Ain't nobody in here killing me. It's a stink bug. I can't stand them. I can't stand to hear them, and I cannot stand them when they own me. Oh, me. Sandy said we had beans and cornbread. That be
there you go.
pinto beans or white beans, or we love beans too.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I like to put my pintos on it late evening, early night, and let them cook all night for dinner the next day.
Paula Wales, we've been wondering if you was coming in tonight. We thought you might have been needing to take a Friday night off. We appreciate you.
Yes.
Kendra, hello.
Well, hey, girl.
What you doing on this Friday night?
Staying out of trouble, I hope.
Sanya says she hadn't eaten yet, watching Jason Crocker.
You must be doing the replay.
Okay, Mommy times two. I'll go check it out here in just a minute. She said I didn't accept her friend's request.
Oh.
Hello, Deanna. How are you?
Rocket Man's doing good. He got 23-23.
He sure is. She said she'd have been here sooner, but she's watching Walker Farm Family. I thought I'd say it backwards again. And Kendra, while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna send you a text message because I got your message. It's just we've had baby goats and we've been busy. Hey Lena, nice to have you in here.
Howdy.
Noah says that little bug won't hurt you. Trust me, he's tried to tell me that for how many years they've been getting bad now.
I don't know.
They used to not be so bad here, but I'm telling you, last summer wasn't as bad.
I'm working on it again. I'm trying to get the guinea population built back up.
Yep, the guineas took them down a bunch.
Junior.
But I just hate it. Are you from the U.S.? Yes, we're from North Carolina, Lena. And Noah, he's been gone all day, and we didn't get to go to the store. He was gone until after 6 o'clock, and we didn't get to get him
by then now. Here.
Yep.
But I got to go to the store tomorrow and get some other stuff, so
yeah,
I will be going tomorrow.
I gotta go get some blood pressure medicine. So we had Northern. That's the type of beans. I love pintos.
And the Northern beans, them are good too.
Now, lima beans, I don't like. And hominy, I don't like. But pretty much anything I like.
You don't like celery?
I drink celery juice.
You don't like to eat celery?
I don't like celery eating it whole, but I'll drink celery juice.
We're talking about eating, not drinking.
He said, show April that video, number 2. She's going to be super jealous. Natalie says, Kendra just made homemade French fries, LOL, so I'm eating. Well, honey, you enjoy. I bet they're good. Kendra said Natalie just made homemade French fries. So
well, you could be nice and share.
You done had enough pasta.
That's a side point.
Well, I'm glad your pneumonia's gone, Deanna. That's always a plus. And yes, Junior, hello. We love you.
They said to show this to you.
From the high school, I told you, we got some free fruit sandwiches. We also got, look at this thing of mac and cheeses, right? Hot mac and cheese.
Oh my gosh.
They said you was gonna be jealous.
I am jealous, Billy.
We got baked beans.
Oh gosh.
Baked bean. Now I'm jealous now.
Pulled pork. I don't know what veggie salad is, but I'll check that out afterwards. And then they loaded us up. We get tons of sandwiches, milk, tons of more sandwiches in the back. I mean, I totally got hooked up.
Boy, that's nice that they do that for y'all.
Yeah.
I don't think they're doing it. I mean, I know we've got, food banks and stuff
From the
around.
high school, I told you, we got some free food and sandwiches. We also got, look at this thing of mac and cheese is, right? Hot mac and cheese. Look at that, just stuffed. You know? And what else did we get?
Whoops. I'm a shaking.
We got baked beans, big old tub of baked beans, huge. And with that came in the pulled pork. I don't know what veggie salad is, but I'll check that on afterwards. And then they loaded us up. We got tons of sandwiches, milk, tons of more sandwiches in the back. Yeah, I mean, I totally got hooked up.
Thank you, Kendra, for coming in. She sent me a message and said her phone was dying.
You be good, girl.
She's the sweetest little
Or
niece.
y'all stay safe.
And Paula, I didn't know if you didn't hear, but where the batteries was dead, he had to go help somebody today, and he was gone all day, and we didn't get to go nowhere. So we ain't got to get no batteries. We love y'all too, Kendra.
Yes.
Tell Natalie we said we love her. We give both of y'all a hug and a kiss.
Y'all stay out of trouble.
And stay safe. She's actually a security guard at the hospital in Winston. And boy, she's told us some good stories. And I just worry about her being down there at the hospital through all this mess.
She's a tough little knot now.
She is. She's tough as you just wouldn't believe how tough. She always used to make me laugh whenever she was little. Would take off and go to the store and come back. And I'm telling you, she's what? 5 what now, grown?
I don't know.
So when she was little, she's just probably a little over 5 foot, if she's 5 foot. I don't even know that she's 5 foot tall. But she was just so little and so petite, and she'd grab the heaviest thing I got from the store and start toting it. And I was like, Kendra, you don't need to be toting that. It's too heavy for you. No, I got it. And Glenn, whenever she was little and they'd start wrestling.
She's my little buddy back in.
But the rougher he wrestled, the harder she'd come back.
Yeah.
She's always been a trip.
Uh-huh. That's bad they grow up.
That's right. But they need a good life too.
They do. I miss them days.
Positively Aunt Chrissy, hello. Nice to have you in here. And hi, Sue. Nice to have you in here.
Yeah. How far behind are you?
I'm just right here.
I know. You tell me that all the time.
I think
You're 2 pages behind.
I think I missed somebody. Oh, me. Where did I see that?
I don't know. But you need to be talking to the people.
I will. Hi, Sherry. I missed you. That's who I missed. If I've missed anybody, I'm sorry. Y'all, I'm not feeling so spiffy tonight. So you're going to have to kind of overlook me. I'm trying, but glad to have you in here tonight, Sherry.
Yep.
We
and
got
if
32.
you put in a comment hello to us or something and it's 15, 20 minutes later before she answers you, she tries to read everybody's name, so she gets way behind on everything.
Paula says only one jealous is me. I never get a video from Billy Joe. Billy Joe.
Yeah, you're going to have to send Paula one.
Yep.
Hey, wait a minute though. He sent me one for you.
Yeah, he did. It might not have been very nice, but he did. He was picking on you. She said, get the doggone batteries, as if your life depends on it. Order them if you have to. I promise we're going tomorrow, even if I have to go, because I just got my blood pressure under control and I ain't letting it get back out. And I'm going to start popping his finger before he gets out of bed, too.
I guess I
He
could go
just
out here
ought
and
to
hook it to the
love
car
me.
battery.
He just
It
ought
might
to
blow
love.
up.
He ought to love me enough to check it. Mm-hmm. Gotta get the kids in the bed. I'll keep you rolling. But thank you, Walker
Well,
Family
thank you.
Farm family.
Get untwisted there.
Uh-huh.
Oh Lordy, Rocket Man's got behind on us.
Uh-huh. He's still going.
Yeah, but the numbers got behind.
Yeah, but he's still going with it. He's still got our back. He's telling
You just got some
everybody,
stubborn ones out there,
see,
huh?
29 looking for 30.
Yep.
Paula said, that's it. I'm YouTube divorcing Billy Joe.
Oh no, now. We can't have no more split ups. They've been enough of them this year.
Karen says, I need everyone here to pray for me. I have been suffering with pain in my legs and I had a cancer. Oh no, test come back positive. Karen, I hate that. We'll be
Yes.
praying for you. Hey, Kyle. He said, I see you're growing that hair back, LOL.
Slowly.
Everybody, please keep Karen in your prayers.
Yes.
Look, Paula says, hi, honey, at Kyle Randall. And everybody's saying prayers and God bless you. Desiree says, oh my gosh, please tell me that this is fake. A couple had newborn twins and named them the C name for what is going on and the beer name. No, they didn't.
It wouldn't surprise me. They don't much surprise me anymore in this day and time.
Lena says, did you get money from the government because of the closing and no work? We actually hadn't even went to get our taxes
Yeah.
filed yet. We got to do that. Hello, Lynn.
Howdy.
I'm going to get your test done, I promise.
Did you ever go check that other app
What other?
from Mama Times 2?
No, I told her I would as soon as we got off.
Oh, I thought you told her you would right then.
Joyce says, if you have some allergy medicine, take it tonight. I got me some Alka-Seltzer, sinus and colds. So I'm going to be downing me a cup full of that stuff.
I'm going Rocket Man's on the roll now. He's got more thumbs than we got people.
Yep. Hello, Kim Bailey. We know who you are.
we need to get him out there.
Thank you, little
getting more
bit.
people to come in for us.
Yeah.
I like to see you reading the comments for Jason.
Joni said, that's sure a husband look, Glenn.
Which one?
When I said, that one.
That's my complaining look. I give it to her every time she complains at me.
He sure does. Even when I ain't, he does.
Well, I know it's coming. I just stay
so
prepared.
You do it in advance.
Yeah, I'm just prepared.
Billy Joe says, April and Glenn, stop getting me in trouble with the warden, aka Paula. Boy, I make so many crocker pots mentioning Paula Wells, but she forgets those. Oh, well, I guess we better stay out of this one, Glenn.
Well, I started to say, only thing I can tell you is I go watch some of y'all's videos, and most time, according to which one put it out, doesn't usually the first one to comment. So I figure y'all telling each other when it posts so they can be the first one.
Hey, I got one the other day, I think. Sherry says, I come in the other be it after 4 days of no internet. Got to say hello to you, and darn internet went again right then. That's not good.
No,
Ours has been messing up too. Actually, I'm looping again. Well, you
you
can't
loop all
see
the
it.
time.
It does. Whenever we're on live, my phone will loop, and it don't never. It'll do it once or twice every now and then, but it don't never do this until we're on live and I'm on here, and it loops the whole time. Paula says, I ain't forgot that, Billy. Sandra says, oh, hey, if you're going to boil cabbage, says with real butter and maybe a hamburger, have a blessed night. You ought to try frying it. Get you some meat grease, put some red
Bacon
pepper
grease is the
flakes.
best.
Yes. Fry it up, put you a little bit of sugar and a little bit of salt, or a little bit of false sugar, whichever, and a dab of salt. And I'm telling you, that is the best cabbage you'll ever eat in your whole life.
Yeah, I never did like boiled cabbage, and my dad's aunt told Mama about how to fry it like that. And God, I love that. Which Daddy, he always eat boiled cabbage, but he wasn't really fond of it.
Lena, honey, I don't know how to say your last name unless it's Halabai. And if I butchered it, I'm sorry. That's the reason I was just calling you Lena, because I wasn't sure how to pronounce your last name. A Simple Life with Chris and Tara.
Well, hey,
Nice to have y'all in here.
yes. I think I heard y'all's name mentioned a little bit ago
No doubt.
when we was watching the Crocker.
Uh-huh. Billy says, I'm not at the PC making coffee, but I'm cracking up. This is why I show up good times.
Well, thank you. I'm glad somebody gets a smile out of it.
Exactly. Rocket Man's telling people, hit it, hit it. Paula says, I've been pushed to July the 15th. I believe it is. Or it's been pushed to July the 15th. I believe it is. She must be talking to somebody else.
Possibility.
Proud Mama, hello.
Well,
Nice to have
howdy.
you in here.
Yes,
Rocket Man says 32.
I hear you.
Billy says, I did my taxes today, a little over $8,000. Well, we'll expect you to share with us, okay?
Well, hello, Tombstead. How are you,
Hey,
friends?
Tombstead. How are you? Nice to have y'all in here with us.
You notice that little emblem? Does that look familiar to you? They're
Yeah,
the ones that done our little cartoon thing that's on there.
that's on Kyle's hat.
Yeah.
Yep. Ain't you my best friend?
I seen that name popped up there, and I'm like, surely not.
It's 34, 34. TC Wolf, hello.
Well, howdy.
We was wondering, or I was wondering about you. Rocket Man says 30 in the channel. Yes. Kristen Tara says 35. Oh my, going loop on us all. Honey, I've been looping. Loopy.
Tombstead says, super cute. How's Elvis and the chickens? Well,
They're
he's a
laying
laying
eggs.
eggs, every one of them.
I
Elvis and
said,
Geronimo
yeah.
and Phyllis all laying eggs.
I said I was going to have to change your names. I couldn't have a chicken named Elvis laying eggs. Glenn says, how about Geronimo? He'll scalp you.
Uh-huh. That's the reason everybody wanted me to have a mohawk, wouldn't it?
Paula says, best cabbage recipe from me. Won't it? I love cabbage recipes.
Yeah.
Desiree says, okay, update on the twins' names. They changed their minds before the certificate was signed. The hospital in India said they should call them, and they were like, yeah, but after thinking, though, no. Well, that I think they shouldn't have named them that. That's just bad.
Paula, you're talking about Tombstead there. You need to go over there sometimes when he's doing them live drawings. And what it is, to me, it's interesting. I love to just sit there and watch. I don't hardly ever comment much on it because I get watching and forget to comment to anybody.
Rocket Man, you're so awesome. He says we need to share this room on social media, Facebook, Snapchat, etc.
Yeah, share
We
us
would
out.
appreciate that big
Yes.
time. Y'all, we should be at almost 18, close to
No,
1,800 hours.
no, we should be about 1750 tomorrow,
And after
or
this,
after midnight in California tonight.
after this,
Well, I don't know yet. I don't know how much this is going to be.
so we should be close to 1,800 hours, real close. So if y'all can get us,
1755 probably.
I hope a little bit better than that.
You want
Senya
to
says
count
I
your
will have
chickens
to
before they
try.
hatch, and I can't
No,
do that.
Senya says I will have to try that. Sounds good. It really is good. Caught y'all live. Nice to see you. That's from Toonstead. We so honored to have y'all in here. Y'all, they was like right many of y'all. They've been with us for a really long time, and for them to drop, they done a cartoon sketch for us of Elvis and the chickens singing, and then went and done our little cartoon drawing for Lazy Acres that we got on here now. They're really good.
They are. They made a cartoon or a video when we first got Elvis and them. It's on their channel. How was that?
I wasn't listening. I was
The video that he made of Elvis in
Elvis.
concert.
Yep, Elvis in concert.
I ought to go over to Toonsteads and pull it up and watch it. That was made for us.
Yep, he's back. He's on. See him? Thank you, Rocket Man. I'm so glad you got our back. Oh Lord, he's hitting the fan and he's flying everywhere. Guys, I'm sorry. Let's see. Paula says, or Simple Life with Chris and Terrace is, yep, was at the Crockers too. Paula says the taxes is what I was referring to when I said July 15th. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
heck.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm way behind again. Paula says, I could use something, but no clue what. What does it cost to get you to tell me what you think instead?
Yeah, you way behind.
Yep, they're awesome, Paula. They really are. Proud Mama says Candace's tax deadline got moved to April 30th to June 1. No place is open to get them done.
Huh. I hadn't thought about that.
Billy Joe said, this just lets you know how badly Massachusetts steals from the poor all year, but I mastered the art of returns. Get it all back. Homeowner married, 2 kids, and make just under $38,000 a year. Well, it seems like with the 2 kids and everything else that you got going on, you should be getting more back than that. Instead, Paula Wells, you can email me. Yep, we got. Did you give her your email? Email thing. Rocket Man says, share this and tell them to subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you so much, Rocket Man. Y'all are super cool, Toonstead said. Well, y'all are.
Y'all the whole reason behind this.
Yep. Paula says,
the cracker pot.
Quarter small head of cabbage, butter, and try to smash them too. All the cracks you can. Salt, pepper, garlic powder. Cover pan tightly with foil. Bake until tender to your liking. Ooh, that sounds good.
What's that?
The cabbage.
Ah.
I mean, it does. That sounds good.
Yep.
Toonstead says lazy. That is good for hours.
It is.
31 in. Hello, Michelle.
He said that the email address is on their channel.
Is Glenn's face dirty? Look at me. I don't think so. It could
that
be
any
because he's
better?
been out in the woods using the tractor with the push or the bucket blade on it. So he probably does have dirt everywhere.
Actually, I had the box blade on the back, so
Oh,
I did make a lot of dust
okay.
there at the last.
It's very possible he could have dirt.
The Wickshire Project.
Wait until we start co-oping our small channels and I'm down there with you guys making all the crossover channels happen. I have plans, big plans. You know, I mean, I was talking to Glenn yesterday, wasn't it? When I said, would you have believed when we started this, whenever we would hear the Crockers talking about you and Paula and everything, that we would have wound up being such good friends with y'all? It just blows my mind.
Really, it does. I mean,
Well, I'm gonna try sitting up again.
well, don't lay on me. It's hot in here.
Well, I love you, but you're right. It is hot.
Uh-huh. And all that
Okay.
hair on you.
Uh-huh. Hello, Rhonda.
We're gonna have to try to hurry up and get up there to 3,000 subscribers so I can cut your hair.
Crockerpot says, boom, lock in.
Well, that's when a long time ago. He's done been to the other channel now.
Okay.
He's done in the Wickshire.
Yep.
He'll be back to
And do that. 39. Hello.
Billy Joe's before you get to down there.
Maybe. Is the whisker? Yes, Johnny. His whiskers are growing back a lot. Now that might have been what it was.
Toonset says he needs to grow it back. His cartoon has a beard. I'm glad you done it before I lost this bed on here and had to, or before she lost this bed on here.
Your face is red. You got sunburnt today.
It feels a little hot.
Lord, you do have dirt. You got dirt all in your hair.
Well, it's about shower time. Oh,
proud mama says, LOL, I was referring to his facial hair growing back. He said, I learned about 22-inch disc on the farm aisle.
Ah.
When am I going to get some fresh milk? I'm in desperate need and being laid off next week. I need milk for my cereal.
Who's that?
Little bit.
Oh. I don't know. I think the cow might have dried up.
And the goat, she's a first time mama. She's not got milk.
Them twins is getting her pulled down.
They are just aggravating her to death. Noah, you have a good night and God bless you and stay safe too. Thank you for being in here.
Thank you for being here.
Billy Joe, I see. I want to see new haircut. Ha ha. Good night, Noah.
Darn, the air went away.
Billy Joe says, ha ha. Glenn foresees the future. Rocket Man's 40. Yay!
I hear you.
Sherry says, I have to get going for tonight. Hubby needs my help outside. Night, I'll take care and be safe.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you for being in here. You be safe and God bless y'all. Well done, everyone. Thanks. Yep.
I don't know for sure yet, little bit. I hadn't took the cape off of her yet. So.
Toonstead said goat babies are too cute. They are. These was just real little. I don't know if it was where, she was a first time mom and had twins. Because we was worried if she had one as big as she was going to be hurting.
As big as it, they're pretty big.
I mean, they are now, but when they was first born, they wasn't much bigger than a cat. Their legs was longer.
Gosh, the mama wasn't much bigger.
But they're just beautiful. And one of them's got a big old ghost on its side, the little girl.
Yeah, I forget which one seen that picture. I think it was Paula, wasn't it, that seen that?
I don't remember who did.
I think it was Paula.
How to Garden, hello. Copper Kittle Farms, hello.
Hello.
Nice to have y'all in here.
Yes.
And Lynn, I'm sorry.
What?
It's his fault.
Everything else is.
Yeah, because he leaves and I forget. And I told him this evening whenever we was feeding.
Oh, yeah.
I said, Lynn went live today at 1 o'clock. He was gone. He got called away unexpected. And,
yep.
And I just got to, well, she said today, well, 2 or 3 to figure out the app. But I am so sorry. I apologize to you from the bottom of my heart. I got busy trying to sort some stuff and this, that, and the other, and I hadn't been feeling good today. And it didn't hit me until it was probably about 6:30 this evening. And I told Glenn, I said, "Oh my gosh." He said, "What?" I said, "We forgot about Lynn going live." I said, "Well, I know you wasn't here." I said, "But I did. I forgot about it."
And
And
I
I'm
even went off and
truly
left my
sorry.
phone here. I couldn't even call nobody or get a call or nothing.
Yep, and I hope you had a good one because I would have been there for your first live
Yep.
and talked to you and everything. And please forgive me. I mean, please forgive me. That makes me feel so bad.
That's the bad part with me during the daytime. It's hard for me to catch any live streams during the day because I'm out on the farm or something and I get busy and I don't think.
Billy Joe says, Lazy Acres, is it ideal for us to trade solar for some newborn baby or newborn animals? We need chickens, goats, maybe something else, meat for the freezer. Feed us all year. Billy, we'll work with you.
I got a steer down here that we might be able to work out something on if you like
And
beef.
he's a big one. I mean, a big one. And I mean, we got some chickens and stuff
Yeah.
too. So, I mean, don't worry about that. You know,
And I
that's
mean, if you
fine.
only want like a half of beef, we can work out something there too.
Yep. Copper Kittle says, happy to be here at Lazy Acres Homestead. Well, we're just
Well,
so happy to have you.
yes.
Billy Justice, we'll figure it out. Just get to breeding. Happy thanks.
Well, they all pretty much bred now, but 3, and one of them just had her baby, so she's gonna have to wait a little while.
Hello, Dennis Hoffman.
Well, howdy.
Good to have you back in here with us. And Ben Ritt Games, nice to have you in
Yes.
here. He says, how you guys doing?
Wide open.
And How to Garden says, glad to come by. Hope everyone is doing well.
We are. We trying to
We
stay
hope
away
you
from
are.
everybody and stay safe.
Yep, we hope everybody's staying safe
Yes.
and well. And I know that's hard in the times that we're in, but
Yep. I know that's another reason that I ain't been going out much, but I know I got to go out tomorrow, get some more feed and stuff and some batteries before somebody gets mad and comes from or Missouri and whoops me.
thank you, Lynn. Lynn says forgiven. I do. That makes me feel so bad because y'all been here for us, and I'm telling you, I'd have been there, and it just I got off track today, and I'm sorry. Let's see. Ben says hi, everyone. Tunstead, they're talking to them. Rocket Man says, well, got to go hit the sack. So good night, all, and prayers for all. Rocket Man, thank you so
Thank you.
much. And you have a good night, sweet dreams, and God bless you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I hope to see you in here on the next one.
Yes. Ben says, I'm 50 hours from getting monetized. Can someone please run my playlist?
Who?
Ben Rick Games. I tell you what, if you run ours, we'll run yours.
Oh man, let me see if I can get him pulled up here.
All right, Michael.
Cause I will run it, cause I'm gonna need ours run, cause we're trying to do the same thing, but we.
Interested. Full retail. I do not need favors or a deal. I'm in a position once invested in myself soon. I will not need money, but I love to trade. Well, I do too. And I
That
mean,
works good for
it
me.
does for me too.
Cause a lot of times when I go out here and help these other farmers and stuff, if they've got something I need or wanting, I work it out through them. I work out the hours to get what they got. I mean.
Yep. Thank you, Copper Kettle Farms.
Oh, I better turn this down, or I'll be blasting
He
everybody.
says he's not into gaming.
Alrighty.
Oh, Paula, I'm sorry. Paula says at being Rick games. I'm not into gaming, and I just seen that.
Well,
So he probably is.
I'm not really into gaming, but there's a couple of people that subscribe to me, and that's me subscribe to them, and we helped each other out some. So if somebody's willing to work with me, I'll try to work back.
Yep. Lynn says, today's live is the first. I got to work and I went live 2 to 3 times and it worked. So there'll be more, but they'll be in evening time. Well,
Alrighty.
that's fine because we'll get a notice. And if we out here feeding or whatever, we got the phone, we can still leave you comments and watch or listen while we can't watch.
But Ben, I'll start running your playlist tonight.
A Simple Life with Chris and Tara says, let's hope we don't lose internet. Love seeing everyone on YouTube. It is a good change of pace.
Yep.
Especially whenever you can't go nowhere to see nobody. Okay, that one's to him. Good night. Let's see. Bartering system always the best way. And it is, Michael. Yeah. Proud Mama says, Night Rocket Man, thanks for keeping the numbers tonight.
Yes. I think he wants to be an auctioneer.
Mm-hmm.
Because he likes to jabber them numbers off. I had never heard tell though of a keyboard auctioneer.
Hey, it works.
Yeah, it works. Hey, you got them numbers up there.
Proud Mama says that Billy Joe McAllister, I love to trade too. I currently have a husband up for trade. I think I'd rather have a goat.
Sometimes I think it'd be a better wife.
Oh, me, that's funny. We all feel like that sometimes, don't we?
Well, y'all probably do.
Uh-huh.
Because I know people gets on my nerves, and I know I get on people's nerves.
Well, that's just two people being different. Whatever. I mean, it just is what it is.
Yep.
You just got to know what battles to pick and what one to just let go on. And the battles you do pick, just not make a big deal out of them. It's life.
Yeah, it took us a while to figure that out. We'd get stubborn there a time or two.
Yeah, whenever we first got together, I think we done all of our fighting then. Well, it took us a year or two to get it out, but now it just, I don't know, it's just not worth it.
You still get on my nerves every once in a while.
Well, you do mine too, but you know.
I ain't got but one left, so it don't take much now.
I ain't got but a half a nerve left.
I can believe that, and I don't think you got it left. You get mad at yourself anymore.
Oh, man, Dennis says, I love trading, but one time I had a guy want trade for my old hip knife. For goat to me sounded good. 2 weeks later, I heard my knife sold for $900. LOL. Oh my gosh, that ain't a good trade.
No.
I'd have been mad. My one nerve would have. There it goes again.
I can't move and you pushing on me. You see it and start.
I think he went down there.
Down where?
On the floor. I think that's where I seen him hit.
I seen him going this way, I thought, but I don't see him now.
I hate them things.
Well, move forward, I ain't none of them at. Give me a break.
I can't. I don't know where that is, or I would. I don't know where he went because he hits them fan blades and he just goes. So I don't know where he's at, but I know he went that way.
Probably the country where they come from, because they can't have none left.
You'd think not, but they ain't as bad here as they used to be. I ain't got glasses on.
Well, they're starting to get worse again after my guinea population went down.
Yep.
That one year when they was so bad and I turned them 30 guineas loose, I laid a hurting on them.
He did. I mean, that one year he stood out here, and I'm not kidding. I bet you there was 100 to 150 stink bugs. that landed on him somewhere on his body that he killed and was left laying at the back door. And I was standing there like, I can't let you in, because I mean they was just ping, 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 ping. I mean bouncing. And
Well, how about down there on the end of the building when I throwed that hot water to them? I bet you they was 5 or 6,000 on the end of that building.
No doubt.
But you don't want to do that. Trust me. Don't put hot water on a stink bug. Whoo!
Castle Hives, hello. Nice to have
Well,
you in
howdy.
here. Getting started on the homestead. Nice to have
Howdy.
you. I'm sorry, guys. We've been chasing a stink bug. I can't stand them. Them things just creep me
They
out
know you
beyond
told them.
creep. Well, they hadn't been in here. I'm going to smack you.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Is it a promise?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How's that?
That'll work.
Good night, Chris and Tara. Thank y'all for being in
Yes.
here. God bless you.
Y'all have a good night and sweet dreams.
Let's see. Castle Hive says, howdy, y'all. Getting started on the homestead said, it's on your forehead, run.
Don't tell her that.
Trust me, whenever they get on me, I know. I know.
We was over at my cousin's one day, and their daughter was about 14, 15, 16-ish at the time. And she real tall and just little bitty. And Miller or something come flying by, and I told her, I said, you can take that Miller and run her to death. You weren't to see her face light up. I thought I was going to get to see the old lady run, but
she had
her
a
mom
daggone stink bug. It wasn't a Miller.
Her mom and daddy wouldn't let her.
Well, it's a good thing.
I would have.
And Lynn, stink bugs are like, let's see, what was them people calling them instead of stink bugs?
I don't know.
They're like, they've got a hard shell and they're not round, or they got little bitty heads, and if you squish them, they stink. They stink bad.
If you get them with hot water, they stink bad.
They got, some of them's got green juice, some's got orange juice, some's got brown juice.
When you been chewing on them?
I ain't. Just when you squish them.
I ain't never squished them enough to look at them.
I've thrown rocks I'm trying to get in the door.
You bust the window out, and you're gonna have to go to work and buy or fix it.
Used to, whenever I'd come home from work, almost every day in the summertime, there'd be a stink bug sitting on the side of the house beside the door. And usually when I come in from work, my hands was full. And I'd throw a rock or something, and I'd either hit them or they'd fly off. But look them up on the internet, but they stink.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got a lot worse here than what they used to be. They've got a little better, but they've been really bad the last few years.
Instead got a smiley face there, says brown juice.
How about orange juice?
Sounded to me like she'd been trying to be an inspector to me.
Well, you can't help but see it.
Thomas
Billy Joe
Moki said he knew what stink bugs are.
Look, Jilly Bo McAllister. Hey, April and Glenn. Jilly Bo.
I'm wondering who that is.
Oh, man. Paula says, please don't electrocute yourself. Talking to Billy Joe. And he says, oh my gosh, imposter.
Oh.
How are you all doing? We're doing good, Castle Hives.
Yes.
Billy Joe says,
oh, kisses. Oh, you way behind again?
Yeah, I am. Where was running the stink bug down. Oh, 'tis me, 1956. Good morning from the UK. Hello.
Well, howdy.
Nice to have you in here.
Yes.
I think we have to turn the air on.
You want me to, 'cause it is.
Billy Joe says, I hear stink bugs like to nest and lay eggs in long hair. I'd be out the door. It'd be cut off.
So you want me to get the clippers? I can do as good a job as you did.
Uh-huh. She says, I know what stink bugs are. Oh, okay. I thought you was asking me. I'm sorry.
I thought everybody did.
Castle House says, LOL, orange juice stink bugs. His daddy says they taste bad.
They said they didn't go good with tobacco.
Yep, he was chewing tobacco one day, and he went and opened up his backer pouch and reached in, put some in his mouth, and he was like, ooh, this tastes awful. Spit it out, and there was a stink bug in it. Woo! That's what I figured, Billy Joe.
What do you figure?
He said the juice is probably from what they've been eating.
Probably.
Never got juiced a bug before. Is it tasty? I don't know. I ain't never tried it. Glenn's daddy says no. He says they nasty. You know, we didn't used to have stink bugs real bad. I mean, we hardly ever seen a stink bug.
Well, they say they brought them in from another country to bite ladybugs.
Yeah, there was a rumor that the government brought them in because we got to having such a ladybug population, and that ladybugs wouldn't be around where stink bugs are.
No, they say the stink bugs eat them.
But I don't know. But now the last, I don't know, probably 4 years, they've got just. There was one year you couldn't even go nowhere until you was just surrounded by stink bugs. I mean, they'd be out in the car, you'd be riding down the road, everything. He finally found it.
I got him.
Thank you, honey. Hello, Gagney Farms. Gagney Farms, maybe that's it. Hello from Michigan. We have stink bugs here too. I just hate them. Yes, I did, Paula. I set my stuff down on the car and I threw rocks at it. Joni said, it's been a blast, folks. Gotta go. Be safe, everyone. You stay safe too, Joni, and thank you for being in here.
Thank you very much.
Let's see, gotta go. Jilly Bo McAllister says, gotta go before TC Wolf knocks the crap out of me. How to garden. Bye, y'all. Have a good one.
Yes,
you have a good one too. Kathy Discern. Hello.
Well, howdy.
You ain't late. As long as you got in here before we leave, you're fine.
Yep.
Karen says, look on the internet and see how to make a stink bug trap from a 2-liter bottle. I will do that.
Yeah, I've heard tell of them with the little LED light in them.
TC Wolf says, I'm back. Had to put Jilly Bo McAllister back in the closet.
Oh, no.
And Lynn, I tell you what, as hot as it's getting, I'm ready for it to be cut. That ain't no junk.
I figured maybe that was Miss Billy.
Castle House says we got a few in our area.
Now, I tell you what, the best thing I found to get rid of them is guineas. They make a lot of racket, but boy, they'll sure take away a bunch of stink bugs.
They sure will. They'll catch them things in mid-flight. I mean, they just love them.
They get down about a foot off of the ground, and a guinea there, it'll take off after
it. Grandmama says stink bugs plus long hair equals haircut time. Castle Hive says maybe eating brown juice stink bugs will cure COVID. I don't know which would be worse.
I don't either. But the way men medications are, it probably wouldn't be much difference.
Kathy says, hi there, guys. How's our kids?
They're bouncing off the walls.
They are. They
done starting to try to eat hay and feed.
They are. No, they wasn't at the time because they set everything down. Cause I'd always leave with a large drink, cause I'd be so hot and thirsty when I'd get out of there. Whether it be green tea or whatever, and that was 40 ounces. I'd have my pocket, probably most of the time I'd have us a snack, and usually had the cats and dogs some throwaway stuff and chickens. They'd give me lettuce and tomatoes, the stuff that we made salads out of. They'd always let me have it, and we'd either feed it to the pigs or the chickens. So my hands was always full, because usually that stuff was in a bigger box. Desiree said, sorry, back. Had to go a long walk to the coffee maker to get my coffee. It's 8 feet away.
I hear you. Got to get that exercise in somehow now.
I'll have my kids try first. They're talking about mama. Kathy says, don't kill them stink bugs. It attracts more. I know we usually get them up in toilet paper and flush them.
But I'll tell you, I thought somebody's telling me that they would come back out. And I kind of believe it. I seen one in a tank of water the other day, and it dove down in the water and swam around a good while before it come back up.
Mama times 2 says, good night, April and Glenn. It's nice to catch you live. God bless everyone and stay safe.
Well, thank you, and you have a good night and sweet dreams.
Yes, and God bless you, and you stay safe. And thank you so much for being in here. Deanna says, about the same happened to my daughter last month. There was one in her potato chip bag, and she bit down on her chip and the stink bug.
Ew.
Kathy says guineas are a good idea. I tell you what, I
Yes.
don't know what I'd do if I bit into a stink bug, because I do. I mean, I absolutely cannot
Maybe
stand
it get you over the
them.
fear a little bit. Somebody told her that if they bit her that it'd kill her.
No, they did
Yeah,
not.
did do. You come in from work telling
No,
me that.
that's the other kind that are stink
No,
bugs that look like mean boogers.
they ain't but one stink bug. Can you come in saying it was a stink bug? You had pictures where somebody said they got bit and it was all whipped up and everything else.
I know the internet shows a stink bug rash. I don't know. I ain't never been bit by one. Don't want to be. Billy or TC Wolf says, I told Billy or Julie Bo this was the only channel that he was allowed to watch. He said, okay.
Well, Desiree's giving the answer to that.
What one?
About that was on the channel.
Oh.
Like I said, it was allowed to watch Jason too.
Oh.
I think I see that right. And all the Crockers.
Okay. We'll be sure to let you know if he sneaks into any other lives. Kathy says, whose store is empty? I must have missed that one.
Well, you so far behind it don't matter.
I ain't. I'm right here.
Uh-huh.
At the bottom. Jilly Boat is a female, just saying. Okay.
Well, that's why I said I figured it might have been Miss Billy Joe.
Okay. I figured Billy was playing a game with us, because he done been on the Crocker Pot and all that other. Billy Joe wants to know, do tractors take a lot of maintenance, oil changes, and greasing them up?
Well, I usually try to change the oil in theirs once a year. And according to what I'm doing is according to how many times I grease it. Usually every time I start to mow hay or bush hog, I grease everything or bale hay. Rest of the time, if you ain't using the tractor much at a time, just little odd and end jobs around the house, I don't grease them up each time. But I usually try to oil them and grease them up good before I take them out for a long day's work there,
Gagney Farm says, good night. It was good meeting you and visiting.
Well,
Thank you. Come in again, and God bless you, and y'all stay safe. Thank you so much for being in here with us.
Yes.
And Kathy, we're doing okay. I think Glenn's sinuses is bothering him, and I don't know if I'm getting a sore throat or not.
I don't think my sinuses bother me. I know they've been bothering me.
Let's see. Billy says I have 3 channels only. Okay.
Well, good night, Tombstead. Thank you for coming in and hanging with us a
No, they're
while.
telling Gagney good night.
Oh,
Yeah. See the app.
okay. I can't see good.
Hello,
Sorry.
Max.
Glad
How
you
are
staying.
you? Yeah. Don't run them off.
No, I need to quit trying to read, don't I?
Uh-huh. Glenn, you can mow my pasture. Kathy says. Toonstead said we.
I need to get some areas to mow and bale, but having to haul that equipment around that far is just kind of hard to do.
Max said, hi, guys.
Howdy.
Billy Joe says, Glenn, if you teach me how to run a tractor, I'll do work for you while you throw a megaphone and give me orders, directions I need to learn. Well, I'll teach you, Billy Joe.
You drive a vehicle, don't you?
They ain't hard. As long as
Basically
you
the
can
same
drive a
thing.
straight gear, you can do a tractor. Trust me.
Mm.
I run around here on one all the time, and if I can, you can.
She don't all the time, but she can. I have hooked one tractor to Dud and made her pull me.
Yep. We have to take 2 tractors back most of the time whenever we're doing wood, and
Yeah.
he'll pull a trailer, and I'll bring all the tools, and that was before we got side by side. Oh, let's see. Promo. I want to see a video of the bouncing baby goats. We've actually got one. He's just got to get it edited and get it on. And Kathy's saying, Glenn, can you mow my pasture grass? April, you seem like you've hit the wall. It's 70 minutes. If you need to go to bed, don't worry about that. I was getting ready to. I'm feeling pretty bad.
Are you behind again?
Yes, I am, Glenn. Do you want to do it?
No.
She said
You was
this
caught
year
up a
it's
minute ago.
looking good. Yeah.
What'd you do, back up?
No, Glenn. I'm going to pop you. You turd. Don't. My side's hurting. Toonstead says we're still here.
Well, thank you. I'm sorry about that. I can't see good.
Hey, Janie Day. Did you stick his finger already? His hair is coming back real quick. It ain't done me no good. We didn't get no batteries.
Yeah, I got in the woods today and worked all day, or at the edge of the woods.
And yeah, that's true. You do need to check just to make sure they don't need to be greased every once in a while. I mean, we have to grease ours, what, once a year?
No, I usually
Or we
grease it
check
about
it.
twice to 3 times a year, according to what all I'm doing.
And yeah, most tractors has got a clutch.
Well, the hydrostatic ones, some of them do and some don't. You can get a hydrostatic that don't have a clutch. It's got the pedal. If you ever drove a hydrostatic lawnmower, it works like him.
Paula says he's a city boy. He doesn't even know what a straight gear is. TC Wolf says, what kind of tractor, Glenn? He says, let me count the ones.
I've been on so many tractors.
We've got 2 longs.
Yeah, what we've got is 2 longs. There's 2 Dexters, Ferguson 30,
And your brothers.
AC Allison.
Yep.
Our neighbor out there's got a Red Belly and a Massey Ferguson 135. And then I've got friends that's got tractors from little ones to them that bends in the middle. Got 8 tires on them.
I'm sorry. Proud Mama told Max, nice video of him hitting the trees, said he needed to practice before learning to drive a car. And Kathy says you can have the hay if you cut it.
All righty. Like I said, just getting this where I can haul equipment backwards and forwards is the hard part. Because getting the tractor and the mower and stuff over there, that ain't too bad. But trying to get that baler over there, that's a heavy load.
Billy says a clutch equals a second brake to me, one that don't work right. Now you actually got two brakes on most tractors too, right? For whenever you're in tight
That Ferguson
spots.
down there's got 3 brake pedals on it and a
Okay.
clutch pedal.
But I know one of them you can make them turn sharper with, and the other one's just for like stopping. And I didn't know about the third one.
Well, the Ferguson down there, it's got one back here at your heel that works both brakes together, and then you got one on 2 up there side by side for left and right.
Okay. I'm right more often than they give me credit for. That's Paula giving
Mhm.
Billy a hard time. Proud Mama says, I really liked your video, Max. Great job with the GoPro. He does do a good
Yes.
job.
I ain't got to go over and look at yours today yet, Max, where you got stuck in a tree.
Uh,
I seen it just a little bit ago, but I hadn't got a chance to check it out.
yep. TC Wolf says, I hear the new Royal King tractors are nice.
I've heard that too. I know, about 2 years ago when I was looking at them.
Online.
Yeah, down here. Well, I think it's right below
Well, it
Raleigh.
was actually probably about a year ago, a little over a year ago.
Yeah,
But it's,
been a year or two. But they had one down there. What was that? I keep wanting to think LS, but it wasn't the LS I was looking at. I forget now what the name of it was. But now, I probably was foolish. I probably should have went in debt for that tractor
well,
because they had a heck of a offer at the time on it.
well, the bad part was there was a tractor come up for sale on what was it, Facebook?
Yeah.
That wasn't is here in Boonville, which is about 5-10 minutes away from us. They was wanting $4,000 for it, and it was like brand new, and it had all sorts of attachments. And I mean, this tractor looked brand new, and we,
Well, it had a couple of problems. There
yep,
goes my phone battery.
but they wasn't nothing bad, I don't think. But
No, I think it was. I forget now. Something on the 3-point hitch or something that needed some attention.
we was trying to get something done here, and we kept asking them what would be a good time to come or whatever. And by the time we got everything done, she said, "Well, somebody's coming in just a few minutes," but they never would answer our questions.
Yeah, I started that morning, asked them what would be a good time and where's it at and what would be a good time to meet you there. Well, they sent me the street address. Never did say nothing about time, so I waited a while because she'd said she was at work. So I waited a while, never did hear nothing, sent something else back. No, that's when I sent them something else back. It's when they finally sent the street address, and still didn't say nothing about what would be a good time. And then later that evening, I got a hold of them again and asked them, when would be a good time. They said there was a person going to be there in 5 minutes to look at it.
Castle Hives, you have a good night, and thank you for being in here, and God bless.
Yes.
Stay safe.
Yep. So I told them thank you.
Yep.
Told her, I said, I ain't sending them another message. I done sent too many.
Thank you, Janice. You have a good night too. Thank you for being
Yes.
in here. God bless you and stay safe.
Uh-huh.
Billy Joe says, I panicked when I realized a motorcycle has a clutch too, but it's a touch more simple to change gears on those, and it tells you when you're in true neutral.
Now, some of the tractors tells you that too, believe it or not.
Desiree, that's how I learned how to drive a stick. Where I lived before we got together, um, I guess I should say before I moved in down here. But we had a hill that was like this, and I would stop in the middle of the hill and learn to take off because where I was driving to work, there was some bad hills at some stoplights. And that's where I started
So
to
that's
drive
the
a straight
reason I
gear.
had to come up there and get that thing back home and put it in the shop and put a clutch in it.
Might have been, I don't know, because that was when I learned how to drive on. And that
Um,
was what I done with Mama sitting in the seat.
don't you remember gonna get it and bring it back?
It's been a long time ago.
You said you couldn't even get it up in the driveway there. I went up there and drove it all the way back home.
Yeah, but you drive them in second, third gear. Oh me. Toonstead says, thanks guys. Have a great time. Had a great time hanging out. Got some cartoons to work on. Y'all have a good night. Happy weekend and blessings.
Well,
Thank you,
thank you.
Toonstead. And you have a good night too. God bless and
Yes.
stay safe.
And I hope that next time you're on live, I can get the notification and get over there and watch because I do. I really enjoy that.
Yep. And Kathy, I hope your geese hatch too. I
Yep.
thought about getting one of you. They make good guard animals for chickens. I put it in park on the hill with the huge line behind me and told the owner of the car to get out of the passenger seat and get us up over the dang hill. Michael said he grew up driving a stick and he loved it. I really like driving a stick, but it's hard for me now because my feet's so bad and everything. I don't think I could do it no more because a lot of times they hurt putting pressure on them.
I guess I was
Janice, you have a good night too, honey. Well, I think I done told her good night.
7 or 8 year old and they'd set me up on the tractor into the back of the field and let me drive through the field. And you'd have to pull up and stop, pull up and stop. And I was just barely big enough to stand up on the clutch pedal and get it mashed in. Sometimes I'd have to get on the one side and put both feet on that one tractor to get the pedal to push down. I'd have to push with the steering wheel to get clutch pushed in so it'd stop.
And Toonstead, look for April Caudle Bulin if you're talking to us, because I think you already says, hey, do y'all have Facebook updating your logo as we speak? But April Caudle Bulin, send me a request and I'll accept it because he is where he just had it in the Lazy Acres homesteading. They locked him out.
Yeah.
So send it to me.
That was what, month and a half, 2 months ago.
Yeah, I think so.
And I still can't get nothing done.
And you're right, Paula. I love driving the stick a whole lot more than I do.
You used to.
Yeah, I used to, but I still would enjoy it more, but can't
I was
do it.
gonna switch my blue truck over to a straight gear when the transmission was messing up back on there. She started complaining.
Good night, proud mama. You have a good night. God bless you, and
Yes.
thank you for being in here with
Yes.
us. Thank you for sharing your night. Max says, "How y'all doing? We
Well,
doing good. How are you?"
yep. Watching them little goats starting to grow and run around everywhere.
Kathy says, yes, and they mow your grass like a lawnmower. Seriously.
Yeah.
Talking about the geese. I know our chickens do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was giggling about. Kathy said she loved the stick too. And TC Wolf says, I like sticks until I get into heavy traffic. Are you done? I'll read it to you in a minute. Anyway, y'all, we're going to get off of here. Toonstead says, okay, we have a Toonstead page too. Glenn's got Instagram.
Yeah.
What
I
are
forget.
you on there?
Lazy Acres Homestead.
Is it LAZZ or LAZ? Toonstead, if his ain't
ZZ.
LA, okay, his is still LAZZY Acres Homestead.
Yeah, it was just like it was on Facebook.
He says, I'll be sending y'all another cartoon logo too. Thank
Well,
you
thank
so
you.
much. We love the first one.
Yes.
Paula's husband's got one on his hat. We got to get some more hats done.
Yep.
Rocket Man will be thrilled when he sees 53 thumbs up.
I hear you.
Kathy says, thank you and good night. Good night,
Well, thank
Kathy.
you.
Because we are getting ready to go. Joy
Yeah.
says, good night, Glenn and April. Stay safe and get some rest.
Thank you, and you too.
And Max, the goats are doing wonderful. They're coming out and hopping up and down, and they're already trying to eat feed and hay, so they're just awesome.
Yep.
Michael says, have a blessed night, y'all. Thanks for a good night. Good
Well,
night,
thank
Miss
you.
Lynn. And good night, everybody else. And thank y'all so much for being in here. Don't forget to be praying for Karen.
Yep. I forgot that. I'm glad you remembered.
Yep. Y'all have a good night. God bless. Stay safe, and we'll see y'all on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.